Hey guys, Jerry Schrank from VarietyTrainer.com. Today I'm going to do a product review on the Extreme Arm and Ab Roller. Okay, it's a new product that's out there. It looks just like this. I'm going to talk about what I like and what I don't like about it, and how we're using it here at my university. Basically, this is an ab roller. There's a lot of different models out on the market. Just depends on what your preference is. Most people are familiar with the ab rollers that look like this. Just simple wheel, handles, roll it out, pull it back. And I actually love ab rollers. I think they're a phenomenal piece of equipment. But I came across this one right here. I was asked to do a product review, and the owner of the company dropped one off for me to try out and use. So put it through the ringer. I ran through a bunch of tests, and this is what I came up with. Basically, you can still use this. It's got different types of horn handles here, and that a wheel in the middle, and you can use it like a normal ab roller by putting your hands in the middle and rolling out. Now, I'm not going to go over ab rolling and things like that, how to do it. I'm really just here to try to review the product. But just a real quick, whenever you're doing any type of ab rollout, make sure you're keeping a neutral spine. Make sure you're knowing your abilities. Make sure you're not going out too far. Start going slow, and just don't go all the way out. Just go out, feel some tension, and pull it back. Learn how to engage your lats. Learn how to stabilize through your core. But let's get back to this. Now, what I like about this is, yes, we can still do our normal ab roll with this. Well, now, what is interesting about this is this has a braking mechanism. Now, we can use this no matter whatever application we use for this piece of equipment. So you can actually roll out and brake. Okay, they got little rubber on the end there, and you can actually use it as a brake. If you get in trouble, you can push this down, brake it onto the floor. Now, the grips that are recommended with this piece of equipment and how we're using them is there's 3 grips where, we could use the normal standard grip, but what I like is the positioning of the neutral grip, okay? If this is a regular grip, whenever you put your arms are facing each other, that's what they would consider a neutral grip, okay? Football players that jack guys up the neutral grip 9 times out of 10. So what we're doing is we like the neutral grip, and other people have documented about neutral grip being better for the elbows and things. But let's go back to this. So when we're holding on to this, there's 3 different ways we're using our neutral grip when we hold this. One, we just get around the angle of the horn and put our hands around it in this position here. Now, what you might think we're doing is keeping it in this position doing our ab roll-up. This is not what we're doing. We're actually going to keep it so that the horns are facing forward as we're doing it. We're just going to hold this grip, and we're just going to roll it out and pull back in. Now, when you're holding it in this grip, that's the first grip. Let's just go over the grips. The second grip is to take your thumbs and put your thumbs straight out down the handles. And you can do your roll out that way. Roll out and roll it back in. Okay, so we're keeping the thumbs there. Third that we like to use, this is actually my favorite, is I like to wrap the thumb and the hands all the way around, and when I go down, when I go out, and then I like to rotate it up and then pull it back. Okay, so look like this, go out. Now, that one is much more advanced. Okay, you really feel that one a lot more than the other 2. Of course, you can roll out to angles and do different things, but just like any other ab roller. Now, why do they call this an arm developer? Well, because of the hand positioning, we are getting more arms involved, even the lats for that sake. That's why I'm really a big fan of this product. As I've used it, I didn't really think much of the arms and the back. I mean, when we do a normal rollout, you want to engage the lats. When you're pulling it back, you want the core engaged. But when you hold it in a neutral grip, with this product, what you find is, or what I found is, my arms are much more involved. I can feel it in my triceps, I can feel it in my brachioradialis here, and I get much more engagement with my lats just by putting my arms in this neutral position. It's a little weird and it's hard to explain unless you actually try it. Because there's going to be a lot of people out there going, yeah. Listen, I'm not making any money from this video, okay? This is just a product review and it's my opinion. That's all I'm giving you right here with this video. So, when you hold it in this position, you roll it out and you pull it back, you roll it back. I'm telling you, that motion right there is just stimulates everything back through the posterior portion of the arm, brachioradialis, and the lats and the shoulder, the posterior shoulders. They get fired up pretty quickly. All right. So when I'm using this piece of equipment, hopefully you guys can see this. I'm gonna try to get a little closer to the camera. Hopefully I'm still in line here. Okay, so it looks like this. Okay, so we have our U's, we have our nice. You can see this is well constructed. So it definitely we've run it through the abuse through our weight room in our facility with our athletes, and it's passed the test with us very well. I'm very pleased with this product. So when using the product, you know, we really want to instruct our athletes to do this properly. But when we're going down through it, so my product review for this is I give it an A+. I said there are a lot of different ab rollers out there. There's the ab wheel. It's a really good product as well. It's a little pricey, but you can do more things. Obviously, you can't use your feet with this. With an ab wheel, you can hook your feet into it. But the advantages of this over a normal abdominal wheel, because of the horns, it really makes a difference. And you're going to get more bang for your buck. Okay, so now one of the things I like about this is for overhead athletes, like our volleyball players, our pitchers, our baseball player, anyone who's going to throw over the head. Where I got my biggest benefit, my biggest thought process in this product, and why I like this product was we're feeling the muscles being engaged, not only through our core, but through our whole body for that overhead throwing motion. So we're getting that stabilization, we're getting those muscles engaged that you want engaged for any athlete who's doing any overhead type of movement, which most sports has some type of overhead movement anymore, if you're working with any type of ball sport, like a water polo player or anything. So I really like this product for that, in that I really feel like it's from a sports training side of things, we're really getting what we want trained and taught to stimulate together during the movement. So we're going to be using them this year. I liked it so much. I went out and ordered 10 more, so we have 11 of these units that we'll be using them in our team training programs for next year. I can't say anything more positive about this. I would recommend you look at it if you train athletes, or if you like training your core, if you like ab wheels. Please take a look at this piece of equipment. It is a great piece of equipment. It's well made, and it's extremely functional for what we're trying to do, and I think our benefits are going to be awesome, and I just can't wait to really keep training and put this in with our team programs in the near future. So my product review, thumbs up, great piece of equipment. It's Jerry Schreck from VarietyTrainer.com.